The United Nations office in Ogoja has been invited along with 12 Perseverance sacked by the international body to appear before the State House of Assembly for a public explanation on the retrenchment of the 12 Perseverance. This was contained in a resolution sequel to a matter of urgent public interest brought before the House by the Deputy Leader, Right Honorable Davis Etta, on the unlawful retrenchment of the 12 Perseverance by the UN office in Ogoja. The report.
Right Honorable Davis Etta in the resolution invites the United Nations representative to furnish the House with the nominal role of the international organization. The deputy leader noted that in a bid to reorganize its programs in line with the United States policy, the United Nations office in Ogoja laid off all the 12 cross-riverians who were in their employ, describing it as a trample on their rights.
Mr. Speaker, one of the advantages of harboring an international organization within your state is the fact that you have the privileges of getting employment and, of course, getting some other benefits coming from that office. It is also true that because of this development, most of these organizations are now turning to the countries and the states where they are. As a matter of fact, in Cross-River State is also not holding back, is also supporting this organization.
Lending their voices to the matter, members of the 10th legislature described it as marginalization, which has become a recurring decimal and a complete deviation from the federal character principle, as well as the local content law, and called for something to be done to stop the trend.
Mr. Speaker, there is a law in Nigeria that is called local content law, that you give back to the people that owns whatever you are taking. So if the people have contributed their land, I think employment is not too big for them to receive from them.
Mr. Speaker, there is a Federal Character Act that every multinational, including the United Nations, that they must adhere to. And that Federal Character Act states that it must be for representation in any project or company or United Nations project in Nigeria.
As an assembly, we owe a duty to speak the truth to power. I stand here this morning, Mr. Speaker, to say enough is enough.
To see the multinationals and all other agencies and parastatals that are here in Cross River State, what is their staff strength and what positions are cross-riverians occupying in those areas?
Mr. Speaker, we must condemn in totality this action taken by the UN. This is not something we should treat with kid gloves. It's something we should employ every avenue.
The Speaker, Right Honorable Albert Ayambem, frowned at the constant harassment and trampling of rights of cross-riverians in their land and sued for the matter to be looked into.
Donation of land is not something that you can just wake up and do. You must have very deep considerations before donating land. And then Cross River State is largely taken for granted based on our simplicity, and that is making us look so docile. We are not a docile people. We are not controllable by any neighboring state. It's just our meek way and hospitable way of doing things, or the way God created us.
Esiana Wanine reporting.